Okay, I know I haven't posted for a while, like a couple months, but I just wanted to share you guys something. So this is just a little intro. I'm not doing the gold Jackaroo anymore. I'm not going to not restore it, but like get it back on the road or anything, because as you know, I'm sitting in a Holden Jackaroo right now, and I've bought one, and it runs, drives, got a couple little issues, but apart from that, it's alright. So I'm just gonna, instead of putting all this stuff into the gold Jackaroo, I'm just gonna build this one up with all mods and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, I'll show you the rig.
And here she is. What a rig. Thought she was done, but not quite. Oh, stop it.
Rightio, so that's the car. That's it. So yeah, I'm gonna do mods to that, and then the gold Jackaroo will just get parted out, because this thing has got a few parts that don't have a few parts that the gold one does. So I'm just gonna swap out parts, and then the rest of it's just gonna get scrapped. But anyway, yeah. So this car is gonna be a good car. I'm gonna modify it, do nice things, make it a good car. But I'll show you some of the problems that it's got. Okay, so one of the problems is that this is the bonnet cable, and it goes up here, and then you flip the switch, but it's really stiff. It's and it won't work. So I've got to get a set of vice grips on it. Pull it. There you go, now the bonnet's open. Okay, so another problem is this. All the way on. Doesn't work. So you've got to get this wire here. And then it runs. So I've got to fix that. All I've got to do is get a wire and breach it to the ignition barrel, and then it will start off the key, which would be good. And there's no sway bars in it, no front or rear sway bars in it. So I'm getting the sway bars off this, and then putting it on this, which you'll see next video. And also, you'll notice when you're driving it that there's not enough transmission fluid. So we're trying to bring it up here through the door, and it's a hill, and then I was in drive and it just kicked into neutral. That's what happens when you've got not enough gearbox fluid. So I've got to put some gearbox fluid in it. And something else that is wrong with it, see that puddle there? That's a puddle of oil that's coming from the sump. Put it on the hoist. We put it on the hoist a couple weeks ago, and yeah, notice that there's a bit of oil leaking. And this here, I've got to put new headlights in it because it fills up with water. But I'm not just going to put new headlights in it, I've got a plan. And I'm just going to get the headlights off this one and do my thing to them, and then put them in that one. So yeah, because these headlights are nice. This one here is I'm pretty sure it's a new headlight, because this one's been smacked in the front. You can see, because that's all cracked, and all behind there is all punched in, and the air condenser thing is all punched in, and this has been all hit back, and the grill doesn't line up properly. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's new. This one you could tell it's a little bit older, but I'll fix that anyway. But, yeah. Also, this here is broken. You can see it's all, like, pixelized. But I'm just gonna smash that out and then real carefully try and take the one out of this and put it in that one. So that'll be good. So that's another thing wrong with it. And also, and it's not really a problem, like it's not something wrong with it, but it's got a welded diff in it. The person who I got it off of had welded the diff on it, so it's like when you go around corners, it like turns the inside wheel, just skids. I don't know if you're and like skids, you know what a welded diff is. But yeah, so it's got a welded diff. I don't know if I'm going to change it or not, because that acts like a locker. But it's just permanent locker, which I'm not too... Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I'll probably keep it for now, but once I get it registered and start driving it, I'll probably change it then. But for now, I reckon it'll be alright. Also, something I've noticed, so you've got the 4-drive button here. So you go out, in, that's out. And then when it was on the hoist, the button was in ever since I bought it until I put it on the hoist. And then put it into neutral, and then he was spinning the wheels. And then I stopped and I said, oh, I'll turn the key on. I won't start it, but I'll turn the key on and I'll press the button. So he tried that, and it was still in 4-wheel drive. And then he kept pressing it and whatever, and kept testing it. So I just pressed the button off like how it is now. And then when it came off the hoist, just drove it back to where it is now. When we were coming up that hill back there, when we were coming up the hill, I gave it some, because it's gravel. I gave it a little bit to see if it spun all 4 or is it in rear-wheel drive. And then I did, and I was just spinning all 4, or 3, because it's got no front locker, but, yeah, so, I don't know if anyone who's watching this knows, has a Jackaroo, top-of-the-line model. I don't know if it's top-of-the-line, but it's not like that. No, I think it is. It's got guards and whatever. But, yes, if anyone has a Jackaroo with the feature with the 4-wheel drive button on the dash, can you comment on this video and tell me how to get it out? Because it should just do it. It should just go click of the button. And it's in high now, so you got low, then you've got high. So it's in high, and then it was in high when I was doing that. So it was in high, and I pressed the 4-wheel drive button, and it was still in 4-wheel drive, but I'm not sure about that one. I'll have to look it up maybe. Okay, I think that's about everything that I've found wrong with it. There's nothing really else. Like, there was other things wrong with it, but I've already fixed them. Okay everyone, thank you for watching today's episode. Hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned. Stay tuned for future things coming for this car. And yeah, that's just a bit of a look on the car.